Hello everyone. And all these tanks here has got like 90% water changes. Not because they needed them for the fish, but because we've had a very serious, severe problem going on that I haven't said too much about. It was almost to the point where I was almost getting ready to have to do away with these top 4 tanks because of floor joists. It was fun for the first year. I noticed it always sagged a little bit just because it's an old house. But then it started sagging more, and it really got to the point of being pretty worrisome. So, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I got this great big 38,000 pound floor jack and some cement blocks. I get down there and it's too long, so I have to so I get down there with this great big one, and it was too long. And obviously I've had a couple weeks to think about how I could do it better. So I ordered 2 more jacks and got a whole bunch of cement slab blocks. They're solid cement. So now, and then the small jacks are, I believe they're 8,000 pounds. Mind you, again, I'm not really a structural construction type of person. So I can fit these fish tanks in here. So I fit them in here, and then the floor thing become an afterthought, to be honest. And that's pretty shrinked, right? But anyway, when it started sagging and becoming an issue, I finally, after almost 2 years, I think I've had this rack going. We have sags that are becoming really noticeable and worrisome, and with me being gone all the time, if something happened. So, like I said, I finally got the guts to go underneath the house, because that's a pretty horrible thing to have to do. Go underneath the house. But I did. And like I said, got down there. It's too long to use a cement block, so I just jacked it on. It's rock hard dirt, but still. It probably sagged maybe an inch. I probably jacked it up a ½ inch. So I wasn't trying to get it perfectly level, just trying to keep it from getting corrected a little bit. Make sure it didn't get worse. Well, just doing that, it ended up getting to be about the same as it was. When I got down there again today, the jack was still under really tight pressure, so I used one of the smaller ones to the left of it, and it's sitting on 2 concrete blocks, just sitting there chilling. And I jacked it up on top of the 2 concrete blocks. These are only like 12 to 15 inch jacks. They're like 8 to 12,000 pounds or something like that. Yeah. And so I got that one up. I put that one real tight. And mind you, when I do this, when I get down there and do this, I drain the tanks down to like 2 inches of water. So I'm not down there working on it with a whole bunch of weight on me. On top of me, I should say. So then, I get that first one up, take out there's a 2-piece jack, and when I was down there the first time it didn't dawn on me. I took out the second piece completely and just used the one piece and set it on top of a solid concrete slab block. And then jacked it back up under pretty tight pressure. Then I went back over to the left one, tightened it up a little bit more. And I'll come over here, tighten that one, the big one in the middle a little bit more. It's right in the middle. And then just to the right of that, I put my other new little one and got it pretty super tight. Jacked it up. They probably jacked it up over 1/2 inch, because you can tell front to back here there used to be over an inch difference. At the back was higher than the front, but now it's maybe a 1/2 inch difference. This tank about the same. This tank's a little bit worse, but of course there's always the worry of the tanks busting if it sagged worse, and ultimately the floor breaking. But now I might go down there every couple months and crank it up another 1/4 inch, or retighten them. Of course, after I drain all the water out. But it definitely made a difference, and I ain't gonna worry about sinking back into the ground now. I mean, you could feel a significant sag when you stepped up here. So that was a very huge, very bad problem that I had been stressing out enormously about, and I am 90% sure that problem is taken care of now. So that's a pretty one right there. Still nebulous. There's a lot of pretty ones left in here. I definitely need to get on top of my colon on these. But anyway. So, there's no way my old fat ass can lug cement blocks, so that's when you have my availability of having slave labor comes into play. Talking about my 15-year-old son, of course, who I let him use my old Sony Bravia because I got a new one, and he threw a fit playing Fortnite and broke the TV. So I didn't replace that one, but I got another TV to replace the living room TV that quit working. It was an ancient flat screen, some off-brand from Walmart, and like 2006 probably. But it was still like $900 for the 27-inch flat screen. It had quit working like 2 years ago. So I get a new Samsung 43-inch to hang on the wall. Well, that one was for the kid, because that's the kids' TV, so, but Heck, TVs are so cheap anymore. It's like 4K Ultra, 43-inch TV. But anyway, I hung it up on the wall last night. First time I turn it on, and the screen is damaged. Not noticeable, you can't see anything until you turn it on. Well, I turned it on. So I just attached the hanger, got the TV hung up on the wall. It's above the fireplace in the family room, or in the living room. Get all that done. Mount it on the wall. Turn on, sit down and do the setup process. And the screen's all jumbled up. And so that was awesome. Anyway, done all that. Just got these tanks filled up. And now the project is this new pump. Likes to pump faster than the filter will fill up with water. So I'm gonna have to drain the guppy pond out. Draining this guppy pond out. Well, not all the way out, obviously, but most of the way. I have to unplug this pump here. I want to stop this video so I can get down there and unplug this pump. Because the pump's been blowing air bubbles. Because on this one, the old one, the pump was at the bottom, and when the filter slowed down, the bucket would pick up and float away. So to stop that problem, the pump is now more in the middle of the bucket, but now the filter itself can't handle as much flow. So I get in there, adjust the pump. So I used to have that gate valve to adjust the flow. But with this new one, didn't have the right fittings, so I just cheaped out and used a piece of tubing. So, fun. Yeah, adjust the pump. It's got one of them adjustable intakes, so I'm just going to close it off a little bit. Hopefully that'll slow it down enough. We shall see. Anyway, that's my story and my advice to all you someday or planning to be racks of multiple tanks stacked up to the ceiling. If you want to do a wall of tanks like this, reinforce your floors. Don't be naive like I was. Reinforce your floors. It'll save you a whole lot of stress and worrisome things. I'm poor, I can't afford someone to just come out here and do it for me. And climbing underneath houses and jacking up floors is not my forte. In fact, this is the first time ever attempted. Lots of YouTube videos and research before I did it though. So I went in there with a pretty good idea. Don't make it any funner. I'm a 6'1", 285-pound man. I think crawling under in crawl spaces is not a whole lot of fun for me. So let me tell you that. Not a whole lot of fun at all. So, if you're going to do anything crazy like this, like I've done in my closet here, research the heck out of it. If you can afford it, hire someone to do it for you. But if you can't, do your research and make sure you're good. So, that's my lesson to all you. You may be thinking about doing something crazy like this someday. So, there you go. Thank you all for watching. Bye.